This is a 2018 on an 18 registration Audi Q3 1.4 TFSI S Line. Now, this is a fabulous little car, loads of optional extras, actually a really unusual car when it comes to that because most people didn't order all of these extras. The first owner and the only owner, because it's a one-owner car, has actually ticked more or less all of the boxes on this car. Fabulous car, finished in Daytona Grey Pearl, which again is a wonderful color for these. Not many people ordered it in this color as well. And it's got the black leather interior, which is a half leather interior, half sort of microfiber interior. And being an S-Line, they're the big S-Line sports seats as well. So we'll show you that when we get around the car. Plenty to talk about, and I'll start at the front end. The car's got a chrome pack, which you can see starts here with this big imposing front grille, which is lovely, and it also is a lovely contrast against the Daytona Grey Pearl. Obviously, you've got your iconic 4 rings, and then obviously over here, you've got LED headlights. So these LED headlights are here. They're really powerful lights, and it's got wonderful LED daytime running lights. And I've said it quite a few times, that Audi sort of pioneered the daytime running lights. So obviously they're still sort of ahead of the game. These look amazing when they're on in the daytime. You've got a really aggressive front bumper as well, being the S-Line. Big air intakes down here, big pronounced sort of extra bits of the splitter here as well. So the car looks really, really aggressive on the road. It's a very good looking little compact SUV, this. You've got 18-inch sort of 5 double spoke alloy wheels. These are finished in a metallic silver. They're a lovely, lovely wheel, and the car looks really pretty on them. It sits very nicely. They're not too big, not too small. And then again, you've got your S-Line badges here on the flanks of the front wings, just to remind you what model this car is. Now, we're going to come down the driver's side, and I'll show you inside. The car has some amazing features, but just have a look at the interior. Look at the condition. Look how nice it looks. It's got silver or white contrast stitching throughout, and that runs all around the headrest, the side of the seats. That looks really, really smart. And then obviously if you have a look at this door card, you'll see the Bose surround sound system, which is here. That's a really big, expensive cost option on this. Most people, as I say, did not order that stereo with this car. And if you have a look in the back of the car, this car is based on an Audi A3, which obviously Audi sort of expand and then lift off the ground a bit, but look at the space in the back. You're easily getting 5 adults in this car. It's a big, big area. And as I say, Audi have been really clever with the space. They've been really clever with the packaging of this vehicle. They've got a lot in a small space. As you come around the back, the theme continues. It's got some lovely extra features as well. The car has rear park distance control, which is the park sensors down here, just below these rear fogs. And that's obviously sits inside, really smartly sits inside this sort of honeycomb plastic grille effect down here. And then you've got a lovely, really aggressive looking diffuser at the bottom there. Quite a sporty look, and your twin tailpipes. And again, the twin tailpipes, again, just a sign of the car's sort of pedigree. The 1.4 TFSI engine in this is actually putting out roughly 148 brake horsepower. So this car can move. It's a quick little car. Surprisingly so. When I drove it, I was very, very nicely surprised. Power tailgate. So one touch on the boot button. And then you've got a really, really large, surprisingly large boot area. Parcel shelf is obviously with the car, all here, all in lovely condition. Lots of boot space. I'll lift that up so you can see. Lots of boot space, lots of literage in here. Never going to be an issue for space. And then under here, you've got your spare wheel. And again, part of that Bose surround sound package is obviously here. You've got your Bose amplifier and subwoofer built into one, and that sits inside your spare wheel there. So really clever. Again, clever packaging. It's not taking up space in one of these flanks here and losing boot space as a result. One touch to put the boot back down. Nice and easy, and you've got your reverse camera under there as well, but I can show you that more when we get in the car. And then we'll come down the driver's side. And I'll just open the driver's door and I'll show you some more of these optional extras. And I say this car is all about its optional extras. So you've got heated, electric adjustable and power folding mirrors, a big cost option. 4 electric windows, as you'd imagine. You've got all your child lock systems here for your children in the back. And then obviously again, you can see those Bose speaker grills. They actually light up. They sort of double up as the ambient lighting in this car. Again, yeah, the cameraman's going to show you how good it looks on the passenger side. So that's what it looks like when the doors are closed. And at night time, that ambient lighting effect is wonderful. And you only get that with this sound package. So a really, really nice feature. And then I'm just going to get the key out of my pocket and run you through some of the systems inside the car, because there's some wonderful extra systems in here too. Obviously you can see the LED headlights are fired up there. They're automatic, as you can see here, so it's an auto headlight there, and I'll just switch the engine on. And this steering wheel is obviously rake adjustable, so it goes up, down, in and out, so really adjustable. You can get yourself really comfortable in this car. And then you've got this wonderful S-Line steering wheel. So you've got these lovely perforated bits here for your grips where you put your hands, smooth leather top and bottom, but a really sporty steering wheel. It's multi-function, of course. So obviously all your navigation controls, your voice control is on the right-hand side, your volume for the radio, and then all your multi-function display systems over here, they all run off the left-hand side of the steering wheel here. So really, everything's in a really good area, really easily accessible, very simple to use. Your paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel, they're brilliant if you want to drive this car a bit more enthusiastically, if you want to go through the gears. The car has Audi's S-Tronic gearbox. So it's a really fast double clutch gearbox, really smooth changes of gear. So it makes the drive very smooth indeed. But again, if you want to flip into the paddles and use the gears, you can do, it's really fast. Cruise control down here. Again, another lovely cost option that this car has that most do not. So cruise control is lovely for those long journeys, lovely to have. Dual zone climate control, digitally adjustable here. Very nice. And then obviously you've got your heated seats down here as well. Again, all of this is a cost option. All of this, you are charged more for all of this. The car has satellite navigation as well, which is very nice. If I just click the map button there, that should bring all the map up in front of you. And of course, what we mentioned earlier, the reverse camera. That will come up now, as you can see there, and you've got a little dynamic display here which obviously works in conjunction with the parking sensors, so you get to see anything that's close to proximity. It'll be there, but obviously you've got your adjustable lines on the camera as well, so really helpful in a car like this. Very helpful indeed. Obviously you've got your radio here, everything you can imagine on this system. It is DAB, so digital radio, so it's not just FM and AM, so this car has some wonderful things in it. You've also, I'll turn that down. You've also got your auto anti-dazzle mirror here. Again, this mirror is a cost option. So if you, I don't know if you can see it, but if you see, I can flick that button off, flick it back on, you get a little green light. That stops you getting dazzled on the motorway. It dims lights of the cars following you, so you get a much clearer view in your mirror at night time, a lot safer. The car has a big cubby hole down here, but inside this cubby hole as well is Audi's Connect system. So inside that cubby hole is a slot for an adapter, so you can plug your iPhone or anything like that in if you wanted to play it through the car. You can also do that via Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone to the car, stream your music via Bluetooth, just like you can in most modern cars now. So it's all there. Everything you need is there. And you've got this lovely, finally, you've got this lovely sort of brushed aluminium trim across the doors. That follows across the dashboard over here and everywhere else inside the car, and that is really nice, really sporty. Follows the S-Line sort of theme of this car. And I'll just get out and go through the final bits with you. So, a 2018, on an 18 registration Audi Q3. It's got a chrome pack exterior, which I believe I forgot to mention at the beginning, which is that grille, these lovely window surrounds and the roof rails, so that's a really nice option, the chrome pack. It's one owner from new. It's done 26,000 miles and it's got a full Audi main dealer service history. So this car is absolutely ready to go. Nothing to say about it. Beautiful condition, very much ready for its new home. My name is Matthew. Thank you very much for watching.